Camp is my pet project. It's called Leadership, Empowerment, Achievement and Development Camp. It's for girls in SS2 going into SS3. Well, what inspired it is, well, one, I'm someone who really believes in female empowerment. I went to an all-girls secondary school and an all-women's college. And I've always believed that part of my boldness comes from being in an environment where I was free to be me. I didn't have to worry about whether I was pretty for the boys in the class or and growing up in that environment where, especially in my college, where we looked at the history of the world from the women's perspective and women's achievement really empowered me to dare to dream big. And so when I started Junior Achievement Nigeria, and especially the company program, and I saw the same thing in these girls who were timid at the beginning and then were becoming bolder. I really felt like we need to empower these girls more to do and be more. And it's part of our solution to the inequality in Nigeria, where we see a lot of smart young women. You know, when you go to any school, the person that comes first is a girl. Usually the brightest ones are girls, but somehow towards the end, something is getting watered down somewhere, where you now have fewer girls in university, fewer girls even beyond then. So I really wanted this as my way to give back to girls about to enter their SS3 year, that they can be whatever they want to be, whoever they want to be.
My name is Ink Eze. I'm the founder and CEO of Ashrebi Bella. Ashrebi Bella is a fashion tech company. So what we do is we curate African traditional styles on social media, and we have a website community where people can upload and share and find new styles, as well as find editions and find style tips and advice. What Lead Camp taught me is self-confidence. That was a big one. Whenever we were supposed to ask a question, we're supposed to state our names, say it very eloquently, and sit down. So that really taught me to be more confident, to be not only outspoken, but well-spoken. I made lifelong friends. So aside from, then you just had your family. I grew up with a lot of women, I love sisters, and then school. But really, aside from school, it was a platform for me to meet many girls from around the country that I had never met before. Also a validating experience for me to come to that platform and win most outstanding participants out of 50 girls that I didn't know and didn't know me. It was really very heartwarming and surprising. I didn't even know that the award existed. I was just being myself and being an embodiment of everything that I had learned.
Lead Camp is Leadership, Empowerment, Achievement and Development Camp. The leadership entails getting them leadership workshops that teach them emotional intelligence, goal setting, empowerment. We bring in different women who are leaders in different fields to speak to them about their career journey and how they got to where they are today. And then the achievement piece, they do a media project from start to finish and air it on TV, publish it on radio, newspapers. And then the development piece, we get people to come and speak to them about various issues, from sexual reproductive health to etiquette to personal hygiene to career planning. This year particularly, we had a lot of Lead Camp alumni come back as facilitators, moderators of the panels, and so the girls got to see at least 3 or 4 examples of what they could be in future.
First of all, I want to say to Mrs. Bisola Napolo, love you so much. And then I want to request my picture after the seminar.
My name is Oduolayinka Osunloye. I work with Venture Garden Group as a communication professional in their edutech business, where we work with different universities in Nigeria to put their degree programs online so they can reach more people and ensure that more people go to school. It's been such an amazing experience. I'm no longer as shy as I used to be. Some of the things that they taught us back then in Lee Camp is, confidence, how to build your own personal brand, how to see other things around you where you can use to make money, how you can run a business, and some of those sessions were really, really important then. For me to see so many women at such a young age who were at the top of the game in their respective businesses. I remember back then we got to meet with Nike Ogunlesi, Kende Campson, Jumoke Adinowo, just to name a few. And it's interesting seeing that these women are still at the top of their field today, and it just goes to say that everything that they were telling us about, they were implementing it themselves, and those are skills that I have taken and implemented into my life when I finished secondary school, went to university, and even while I work now as a woman. And those women really, really inspired me back then, and they continue to inspire me now.
My name is Orode Uduaghan, and I am a social entrepreneur and a serial entrepreneur. I run a business called Ultra Global Ventures. I also run the gigs rental company and the ED of the Pink Rock Foundation. Coming to camp was another experience because most of the people who came to speak to us at camp in that year were like female entrepreneurs, and today looking at them, they're still doing what they did 15 years ago. So I remember sitting in that hall and looking at these women and thinking to myself, wow, so women are holding the fort in these various industries. I want to be like that one day. And it was interesting. It was an inspirational 7 days for me at camp. It just really set me on that path to know that, okay, you know what, if these women who come to us at this camp achieve these things that they achieved, then I too can. And thank God we're here today. I find it amazing that Jan has been able to sustain what they started 20 years ago till now. That means they must have affected thousands and thousands of lives without even realizing. And I find it amazing that the target is young people, because that's the age or the phase of life that you can really shape somebody.
Lead Camp, it's a place for actualizing dreams. Shame on me and everybody that attended this program if by the next 5 years we cannot make an impact in Nigeria, because we have got to learn so many different things. It's really amazing, both in women from each sectors of the economy, because I didn't even know that Nigerian women were successful like this. They have come to talk to us about our potentials, what we have inside, and what we can be. We are leaders of tomorrow. You don't have to start waiting for tomorrow. You have to start acting as a leader now. This is tomorrow, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. The next step is the future. So my experience so far, I've got to meet new people. I've got to talk to personalities. I've got to visit many organizations and gain a lot, which really developed my mindset. But I've learned that if you're given lemon, you make lemonade. You just have to make the best of everything you have. So going out today, what I plan to do is, as I'm going out, as I am leaving, whatever opportunity I'm given, I'm going to hold it tight and squeeze it tight. And I don't have to wait for my dream to find me. I'm going to run, not walk. I'm going to run, or even if it's possible, I'm going to fly to locate that dream and to achieve what and to be who I want to be.
I want to thank Union Bank for believing in us. I believe that it's a partnership that keeps evolving, because they come back to us every year to say, how can we make it even better than it was last year? And then we think of new things to add to it or things to take out of it. So this year we had the women come and help build the vision board, which we didn't have last year.
These young women, we expect them to grow up and continue to build themselves up and become leaders of the future. But aside from the training that they get at the program as well, we have actually extended our participation in the program. These young women come from across the country. What we've done, because we have branches around the country and we have also young professional women around the country, we've created a mentorship program, and we've paired our women employees with these young women in their different states to continue to help to build them up, to mentor them, and to help them grow. We're building up an army of young potential women leaders for Nigeria. So society definitely benefits from that, from having these young women reach their full potential in life.
Our vision at Junior Achievement Nigeria, whether for Lead Camp or any other program, is that we're building young people who are conscientious business leaders. And for me, that means that they are not just personally successful, but they're also socially responsible.
Junior Achievement Nigeria.